getting down to the nitty-gritty, the basics of who we really are. I sat down with a friend this morning and we did another deep clearing, just taking a look at next level roots and to some things that we've been observing in our lives. So things like those urges to question, okay, am I, taking responsibility for somebody else's feelings? Not that we're going to go be a bunch of assholes, but translating that our actions could be or mean that I'm a jerk when we're making choices that take care of us. Can I do that? Can I set that boundary for myself? Or is that me being a jerk? And that's something many of us feel, that when we say, wow, I'm going to be here, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to then take care of myself. So, around the holidays, and they're going to be honest before we know it, we're invited to all these family gatherings. Many of us are, and and friend groups. And sometimes we're just like, I've had enough, but I don't want to be a jerk and say no. So this type of questioning what our body's really trying to say to us is like, I get, we can honor the people we love. We can be around and go visit friends and or family. And there's times our body says, I just want you to stay home. And not feeling guilty about that. Or there's certain groups, even though we like them, friend groups that we're just like, I don't know if that really resonates with me or nurtures my soul, that activity. But if I say no, am I being a jerk? So giving ourselves the healing was about getting down to the why. Would that energy even be in our field? What is at the root of causing that thought? And I've worked with lots of people. As you can see, I'm out here on my ranch. I just put the horses out to pasture. So I thought, I'm going to sit here and ground a little bit. I need to ground. So I've worked with several clients along with myself, and where, for example, a gentleman the other day had these thoughts of I can't move past this ceiling I'm hitting up against. And I just work so hard and I'm just frustrated. Where's the answers? Where do I find the answer? There was a root to that was sabotaging. It was totally cloaked in a thought pattern, a way the brain took this information that root energies and roots, or roots have an energy. It was an experience or set of experiences that we stored, but they get cloaked. And have you ever studied or heard about, you get awards, and why is an award allowed to hang out on your body is because my dermatologist was actually telling me this the other day. And the reason is because it is allowed to, it cloaks itself and the body stops seeing that virus as a threat. So it's just allowed to be there. So these roots, in a very similar sense, cloak themselves. They no longer feel like something I need to see or deal with or, transmute, forgive, whatever. They just become they get to be part of the existence. And they do influence how we think. And so for this gentleman, it was influencing how he saw his way forward. So he had had several experiences as a young child that were traumatic to him, that addressed the way through. He saw it at the time, his abilities to be successful in school, like reading, academics in general. And then that translated into failure. So when we fast forward, now he really is successful in many places, but he's wanting to just get that next level. And that feeling, that root, was causing just the time that there would be a breakthrough or we'd connect in with a group that could help him be and find that success, there would be a sabotaging event that would push this old root energy and spiral into thoughts that these people are out to get me. These people they're not being, upfront with me. So the root was one thing. It translated as a different, a type of pattern thought loop They didn't look connected, yet they were directly connected. So being able to, like my girlfriend and I did today, go to some of these roots, what's ready to be seen today, and what's ready to just be either let go of. And today it was about uncloaking. How do we uncloak that which is literally we've been staring at straight at, but just not seeing it? And yet it's affecting how we perceive, for myself today, how I perceived when I was making choices that were good for me, yet they could be seen by others as, wow, that was selfish. So that energy right in that language was what was getting cleared today. And I tell you, I feel so happy neutral. Like there's a sense of calm in my heart. So, the journey never ceases to amaze me, and the freedom that we get to achieve by just showing up and being guided and doing the process, learning about the process. It's just awesome. I just love it so much. So have a great journey. If you get stuck, reach out at Janell@janellray.com and we can have a conversation on how to help you move forward.